So finally, at long last, I've found the Broadway Limited Q2. I've been searching for one of these for well over a year, pretty much since the first time I knew that they were made and produced in a model. And I've watched a couple videos of these on YouTube, and I've really wanted one. They are not easy to find, and when you do find them, typically they don't go at a very cheap price. This is definitely the most expensive locomotive that I've ever purchased. So I don't really know that I'll get too many that are going to be in this price range. It's my first brass locomotive, and yes, these do count as a brass locomotive. They are made out of it. And the detail on this is outstanding. And it wasn't without issue. There were a few flaws on it, some of which I've corrected, some that I haven't just yet. Absolutely love the coal load on these. I think it looks much better than a lot of the other Broadway Limited locomotives, and most other steam locomotives for that matter. The factory headlight on these was rather underwhelming. And it was very orange, and you could see the bulb, so I've since replaced that to a surface mount LED. And probably the best angle, I think, on this engine is looking at it directly from the side. Because this has an unusual wheel set on here. It's a 4464, and it's not articulated. And this is a pretty long locomotive, but despite being so long and having so many drivers, it actually does negotiate tight curves rather well. Even better than a lot of other locomotives that I have that are only a 484. And let's turn it on here. The sounds are not very special. I mean, they're pretty much the typical Broadway Paragon 2. And it does have smoke, which you can trigger with F7. So I'll go ahead and turn that on. We'll go ahead and... Oh, there we go. Couple cool details on this locomotive is that it has operating marker lights on the tender. A lot of the other Broadways have them there, but they're not actually lit. They're just kind of on the casting. And at a stop, it actually has a lit cab. And I really do love that you can quill the horn. Very nice bell. Let's get it going here. So, absolutely stunning detail. Great runner. I'm probably going to do some sound improvements here to it as soon as I get around to that, but out of the box, this is a great running locomotive, and in spite of its cost, it's probably something I will still run occasionally. It is a rather cool looking engine. And this is the non-prototype version, which means that the skirting here at the front is not quite as low as what it was on one of the earlier production models. There's not very many of these, but I'm very, very happy to have one, and this is kind of my Christmas gift to myself this year. But outstanding model.